bike that says to not go on unmarked trails to preserve nature. That would be funny if it's the same sticker. Because on my 1972 Honda, there was a sticker that said, I don't remember word for word, but basically not to ruin trails. Like to stay on the trails, don't ruin the forests.
Right.
I thought that was so cute. I'm wondering if that's what's under here. So maybe a gentle, some type of gentle paint remover, because the gas is already removed, whoever painted this, around the gas cap.
I think he just painted it to this Oregon permit color because it's just like, it matches it so good. And like,
But look,
you really can't see, but this is a little more orange. That's the legit color. This is 43 years old. It's before my time. I don't know much about these, so this is exciting just to have it.
I think it's cute because like you see the forks. We don't have the forks for the new Honda, but the difference in size is like ridiculous. It's like they look like they're for a bicycle.
Yeah, these are probably like 36 millimeter or something like that, and those are like 48. So, you know, 30-40% bigger, and then they're about double as long. So.
Oh, they're longer?
Oh yeah. Well, look at them.
Oh.
Well, this one has these covers, but on this one, and you can't compare it to these air forks. They're the same friggin'. And this bike's got no air forks. Yeah, these air forks. I don't know about these. I think they're good if you got a full-time air pumper. You know.
And they're different because if you look at like the seal on the fork, the direction it goes versus
there's a fully extended fork.
The direction this one goes. You can see that goes like down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is like this part. Like it's just different. Like the other one, the seal goes like this.
Yeah, these are called
this goes up.
These are called conventional forks.
Okay.
And then they call those, you know, inverted or upside down forks.
Upside down. What's
cool though is like they weren't really worried about like these things getting scratches and stuff. Like well, that's not what I meant. I mean, like these used to have like these big gators.
Okay.
Like the little Honda.
Okay.
So, you know, now you got these fork guards and you got all these chromes exposed, and these things are like $400 or $500 each. So if you hit a rock in there, that's why I started making these guys a little ghetto
okay, I understand.
Kevlar things. But, you know, that's why I did it, because I got the idea from these older forks over here. Yeah. It's on your little Honda. So.
Should we have some fork guards made for this one? Because I'm sure trying to find the forks.
Oh, I got them.
Place. They fit on these ones?
Yeah, not stuff I make, but yeah, they make them from Honda. Because that originally had some just like on your Honda.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like little rubber, they're called gators.
Okay.
And they're like little rubber accordion looking things. They like pretty much keep your forks from just getting damaged, which is sick. But you know what's crazy is I see these fork seals. I guess they are. It just looks like they don't need a cover, but I mean, if you were riding this thing and like, you know, as soon as you get a rock hit here, it's just going to leak. So you want to protect these from, because they got to be like a mirror finish. That's why we do all like those coatings on the forks, because the smoother it is, you know, the longer the fork lasts and all that. So. Yeah,
see this, it's going to need a new, like the paint's not a good paint job at all.
Oh yeah, you were saying something about like, you should probably ask the people how to get the paint off or what.
Yeah, like how could I just take off the cover job that this person has done, because the gas has already removed some of it up on top, and the logo, you can see the logo is down there. There's a sticker right here. So if we were to take some type of like a gentle paint remover that would take this off but not the original paint job or those stickers and the logo, then instead of, because I don't want to repaint it, I want it to be original. So maybe we could just take off the top layer and it'll be fine underneath if we use something super gentle.
Yeah, that's the original logo underneath there too.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. I think that's the original seat. I
think it is.
I mean, I'll be surprised if it is, to be honest, because if it's 40 years old and it's that nice, like it just must have never been used. But I mean, this bike has definitely not been used. I mean, this, You know, just it's not like a high hour bike. You can just tell it's been not abused. Like,
no, the foot pegs, the passenger pegs, I mean, don't even really look used.
oh, those are sick. That's badass.
You know?
That's super cool. Oh, that's where that other guy replaced that with like the motocross version of this.
Okay.
So he put, you remember you said it was like really
the
hard.
video we were watching, yeah.
Yeah.
They hadn't made that in over 40 plus years or whatever, and it was
Yeah,
the only one available.
I'm pretty sure what it is though is like kind of what we do nowadays with like your bike over here. We put like newer swing arms on.
Right.
I think it's just a motocross version because this was a street legal bike. So, you know, now we put like different swing arms on these newer YZs. And so I think it was just a different swing arm. And then you could probably put the longer shocks that he was talking about, or progressive rate shocks.
Right.
Because this thing is pretty bump. It's pretty.
It's pretty.
Well.
Pretty bouncy.
Yeah, it's bouncy. But I love the handlebars.
Yeah.
It's like a cruiser feel.
And I don't think we might have to paint them. It's a little bit chipped, but not that bad. I think this is just a sticker I can get off.
It's crazy the way the triple clamps are. They're just leaned back.
Oh, I see.
Like that's just how they're built. It's supposed to be like a cruiser. Yeah, the seals are straight up.
So it like forces you to cruise.
Yeah. It's a cool bike. I can't believe that you picked this one because I wouldn't have. I would have never bought it.
Well, I'm like, it was such a good price, and the guy just seemed so cool. I was like, okay, you can tell this guy just does it for fun, so he probably just did it just to do it. So he probably did a good job.
Yeah.
No, I think it looks good. The paint job's obviously not his fault. The person that had it before did that. But
You don't think he did it?
no, he was saying that's how he got it.
Oh, okay.
He'd gotten 3 of them and
Right.
tried to fix them up, and this was how it came, along with the pipe. The pipe he didn't do, and he didn't do this.
Yeah, we should probably take that off. I mean,
He fixed the motor.
I know he's all worried. He was telling you don't take it off. It's gonna be loud, but I mean,
But if we're riding it in the dunes, I want it to be loud.
There's-
I want somebody to know I'm on the back end of a dune.
it's gonna be half as loud as these other bikes. It's just how, no matter what you do. So.
Can you imagine get a big?
Oh, you
bigger
could
flag
definitely get a
mounted on
flag
there?
right there. Easy flag mount for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should keep this thing for a while. This thing's fucking sick.
Just put a basket on the back, go get the groceries.
Yeah. Oh, headlight would be easy.
Yeah, I saw the headlight. You saw the video. The headlight. It's like long.
Yeah, but we can't run that one. You won't see it.
Headlight, I know. It'd be like an old-fashioned flashlight.
We'll just go new, and then we'll take it off when we sell it because nobody will like it. Maybe they'll like it.
Baja design light and blind people.
Yeah.
Is that original?
People will get mad, but then they can just take it off and put a stock one on. I definitely think you should keep it original. Especially the color. That color is cool. It's like a...
Yeah, the original color.
They had a bike I bought a long time ago at auction. It's called a David Bailey 450. And it was that kind of orangish red, just like that right there.
The vintage fire engine red, I think.
And it was just a graphics and plastics kit you could put on a newer bike back in like 06.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks so good. People love that bike. So I definitely think that color's amazing. Like, it's the best red they've had.
Like, I'm not sure why they painted it, because this is in such good condition. I can't imagine that these are bad.
I bet you they repaired the tank. Like, I bet you that tank had a crack in it or something.
Oh, right here, maybe.
Yeah. But he's got another tank, remember?
Yeah.
So, if we need to swap it out, we could do it.
It feels like a very thin layer, so I feel like we could get it off. I just don't want to damage the original. I want to do it research it and do it the right way. That way we don't damage the original stuff. Even if there is a crack, I'd rather see the original logo with a crack than a, cheap paint job on top.
Restoration's all new to me, so I don't know anything about that, so you're gonna have to trial and error, and I think this is a great first bike to restore and just play with and ride down the beach, the dunes. It's gonna be sick down the beach in the summer when everyone's out here.
That is gonna be so much fun. Cause I feel like this would be perfect for the beach, because you're not supposed to go fast on the beach anyway, so you get in trouble.
Right.
So this would be perfect, and then I'll just hop on the back and you can take me for a spin.
Yeah, you and your girls.
Fit like 3 people on here with as big as this seat is.
Yeah, you and your girlfriend, you just come on out and. Cool. Well, be another bike we're building. Not that we don't have enough projects, but I think it's pretty cool that you picked this one out, and we'll see. We'll see what you do with it.
I'm
So.
excited. We'll see. It's gonna be a first time in a lot of Google and YouTube, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, next sunny day, I have to get you out on the beach and just give it at least a putt because it's pretty fun to ride. Like it's totally different than riding any other dirt bike. Like it's just like.
In what way? What do you mean?
It's a dirt bike, but it's like a cruiser. Like the suspension's super soft and squishy. You're like laid back in your seat. It's like you could ride it for a long time. Like a motocross bike, you're like, ugh, like you want to go fast or just get off of it.
Oh, I see.
You know, like it's not something you want to just sit on.
This
Like
is more like a joyride.
right. Like everybody gets like different seats for these kind of bikes because, you know, they don't think they're very comfy. Well, they're not supposed to be comfy. You're supposed to be standing up. So, you know.
I also want to figure out how to get the rust off some of the older, like this obviously original pieces is very rusty. I wonder how do I take that off without damaging it?
Well, you can use the vapor blaster and then just paint it black again if you need to.
You think that would work?
That'd be fine. And then you can see how deep the rust is, and if it's too bad, then you need to replace it because it's just going to eat through. But
oh, okay.
I don't think it's that bad. Like this bike's pretty low key, but it's crazy. A triple clamp there.
Rust right here too.
It's a crazy design. It just clamps the stem with a nut. What were you saying? Sorry.
There's a little bit of rust in certain areas, so it's like this is kind of like you can tell this had weather on it.
Right. Yeah. Probably the paint just came off.
Certain areas.
The biggest worry for me is that rear shock and just.
Yeah, that is. I'm assuming that's mud. I'm hoping that's mud.
It's oil. And that
I'm
now.
hoping that's not something.
Now it's turned into dinosaur.
Well, and like these two, like I'd be scared of stripping that with how bad the rust is. If I go to take those off, I hope I don't strip it and then I can't get them off.
You want to put like WD-40 on there and then maybe heat it up with like a torch.
Torch or a heat gun?
Torch.
Okay.
And then that'll break the rust.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You know? Well, vape blasting. 2 in the morning.
Ready.
Cool. Well, all right. Brandy's new ride. Woo! Come on. You gotta say something. Gotta tell them how you feel about your new bike.
I'm excited, but I know I'm gonna get to a point of trying to learn how to do something. There's not gonna be a YouTube video. I'm gonna have to call my dad crying because he's old enough. He was probably doing wheelies when this thing came out.
Well, it'll give him a good reason to come out. He would love this thing.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Well, all right. We'll be in touch soon with more info on all these crazy bikes. We're gonna be building this one complete. It's ready to sell. And then this Cowie. I don't really want to talk about it, but yeah, it's getting there. They don't make a lot of parts for these, even this 05 Cowie, and we wanted to freshen it up, and the 3-hour project turned into a 3-month project. So difficult time to get parts, but we're making do. And all right, we'll talk soon.